We are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're connecting from. Thank you for joining us live or on replay for another episode of Thrive But Not Survive, and for sure, maximize your life abroad. So, as I'll give the time to some of you to get connected. I'll also broadcast my link to my other pages and also share in a few groups. And I'll ask you as well as you are coming in, even if it's on replay, to share it because maybe somebody will be edified by our conversation. So it's just going to take a few minutes. But while I'm doing that, I just want to appreciate you that are following our pages. I just want to appreciate you for your support. It's much appreciated. It's not going to take long. And I just want to, here it is. I'll just share it to my other pages. And just want to, again, just encourage you to keep following us because, we always try to bring conversation that can edify, that can help someone, that can inspire someone. And today we'll just do that. Okay. And here, just one more place and we'll be done. Just here in a few minutes and we'll be able to start. All right. I see already 2 persons connected following us. Tell us where you're connecting from. We want to know who's watching us. And again, thank you for joining us. I was saying that we have a new series that we call Thrive But Not Survive, because the reality is like a lot of us have migrated to either Europe, America, Asia, or wherever in quest of greener pastures, but sometimes we are not living our best life. So in this conversation, we just want to bring strategies, bring opportunities that can help you maximize this life, because paradise should start on earth. And then, just enhance this life, because what if you want to stay home with your kids, but earn from the comfort of your home? What if you didn't have to ask permission to go on vacation? What if, you're struggling to find opportunities or work that align with your skills, your education, your desires? Maybe you're not happy with what you're doing at work. Maybe you want to explore new passions, have a new purpose, discover something new, or maybe even start a business, but you don't know what to do. So in our business community, we have so many success stories of how people have used the online space to turn around their life, to change the narrative in their family life. And why not you? And why not now? So with that, I want to introduce myself formally. My name is Anne Kalema. For those who don't know me, I'm from Congo. Originally, I'm based here in Alberta, Canada. I'm a wife, I'm a Christian, I'm a mom of 3, and of course, a digital entrepreneur. So today we have our guest. She's coming from Germany. She's already here, so we're not going to take too much time. And she's a wife, she's a mom, and also a caregiver by profession, and a digital entrepreneur. And she'll tell us how her side hustle is also helping her to create possibilities for her family. So without further ado, here is Gloria Osaiyuwu. I hope I did say it right. Please correct me.
um,
Thank you. So tell us, Gloria. Who is Gloria? Who is Gloria? We want to know all about you.
oh, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching us from. Sorry, I greet you all according to your time. I am Gloria by name, as she earlier introduced me. I live in Germany. I am a
Yeah.
mom of 3, a wife. By
Yes.
profession, I am a caregiver, also a successful digital business owner. I am from Nigeria. That is my origin. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Gloria, for introducing yourself to us. So at least we know a little more about Gloria. So tell us What is your background? Have you been in business before this online business, or um, what's happening before you were a digital entrepreneur? I know you are a caregiver, um, but did you have a business before being a digital entrepreneur?
No,
Okay.
no business before,
Okay.
but I try to involve myself in one or two online businesses before
Oh,
now, before this uh, very one, but it didn't come out well.
okay.
So I just put it aside and I
Okay.
began to search for something else.
All right. So tell us what led you to even look for a business. You're already a caregiver. You're working. You're busy. You're a mom. Why looking for another online or another opportunity?
Well, thank you so much for this question. I believe you want more income, right?
Yes, of
Okay,
course.
everybody do. Everybody want more income. Everybody want more because I work as a caregiver. I do earn, but what was coming in for us was not enough because
Mm-hmm.
I have a family here. I have a family back home. So my siblings are there. My mom, they are there. They are all looking. I mean, looking to get something from me at the end of each month. You know,
Yes.
so this I was managing for some time, but
Mm-hmm.
you saw there came a time I said no, this is not like it's not working because uh, I came here to Europe not to come and be like managing or like it's like you are walking like an elephant and you are
Mm-hmm.
eating like an ant.
Yes.
So I realized that that is not what I need.
Mm.
And also, during the time of COVID, imagine I was not, my complete salary was not enough. Now,
Mm.
COVID came and the hours was reduced and
Wow.
also my income was reduced. So
Mm-hmm.
you can imagine. So after that time, I was home for some weeks. I didn't work because sometimes they will ask me to go there, and there are COVID patients there, and I will decline. No, I have children. I don't want to go to to
Yep.
that place. So
Uh-huh.
so it was like that. So for some time, they asked me to stay home, and that was it. So that was when it was done on me that I needed to look for something else to
Mm-hmm.
supplement my income. So that was how I came across this digital business, and that is it.
Awesome, awesome. I like it because you just confirming what I just said in the beginning. Sometimes we come and we think, okay, I'm here in Europe and everything, will be just beautiful. But then you find yourself managing again. And I
Mm.
know, we want to, of course, live a good life. You came there because you wanted more possibilities for your family, for yourself, and then you are managing. So you had to look for other ways,
Yeah,
other avenues. So, and you were not the only one. Even us, we came also looking for something, like everybody else. So we are all looking. So this conversation is really relevant because a lot of us are still there looking for ways, to
exactly.
make it
Mhm,
happen, looking for
mhm,
ways, to make it better, because
exactly.
like you said, you maybe overworked, underpaid, or maybe, you like something happened, the pandemic, and they reduce the hours. Now, what are you going to do? So,
Mm,
for people who are watching us right now, do you have a plan B? Because life just happened, you have
mhm.
a plan B. And now our sister here, she started her online business, and I'll go in and ask her how did she find out about this business. Now she told us why she was looking, and we can relate to that. But now tell us, how did you find out about this business, this particular one?
Thank you so much. I came across this on social media. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, on social media. So I came across an ad, you know. Uh, the lady was just like pouring her heart,
Yes.
explaining. I said, could this be true? So although at that time I did not take any step,
Yeah.
I just wave it. So it
Yes.
was, well, first I came across it on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
Then after some time, after some weeks, I came across this same lady on Facebook. Then I said, no, let me see what is in this business that she's
Mm-hmm.
talking about. Because sometimes we are afraid to take a step. And
Mm-hmm.
although we desire change, but because of the fear, you see yourself, you hold yourself back by the fear. So
Mm-hmm.
I said, no, I'm going to do this. Let me see the outcome of this. So I take that step. I immediately register my name, my email address. So immediately I was given an opportunity to watch the webinar. So
Uh-huh.
after watching the webinar, I contacted the lady, which is my mentor. I
Mm-hmm.
contacted her. That was all. So immediately I signed in, because I was desperate for a change.
Thank you. Thank you, Gloria. I like it because again, people have probably have seen us so many times. It's like, what is this Anne rambling about again? Business, business, business. But people need change, but they don't want to take action. And we understand that, sometimes, it's online, people think it's a scam. But my sister, like me or herself, she signed up, she watched the webinar, and it was not a scam. She has a mentor now, she's with whom she's working. She's part
Mhm.
of a big global community, so it's not
Exactly.
scam. It's because sometimes you don't understand something that you think it's a scam. But
Mhm.
why don't you do your due diligence and check it? But how are you
Exactly.
going to check it if you don't even get the information? That's why we even do those lives to inspire someone who's looking. You need the change. You need to just explore something new. You need to bring change in your life, but you don't want to take the next step, and we are here to encourage you to take the next step because it's not gonna move. Nothing's gonna move if you don't do nothing. So
Exactly.
yes, so
Exactly.
we here, that's why we're here to inspire you to take the action for your dream, and it's for your life. It's not even for us, it's for you. Because
Exactly.
we needed the change. We were desperate for the change, and we took the leap of faith, and here we
Exactly.
are, a part of this big community. So my sister Gloria, for
Yeah.
somebody just hopping on this live right now,
Hmm.
what is this business about? Because there's a lot, yeah, you're talking about online business, but what do you do? What is this business about?
This business has a lot in it.
Mm,
As is an online business, a digital business that you can run at the comfort of your home.
mm-hmm,
And we have an automation system, and there's no selling involved. There's no booking of friends and family. It's an online business, a
mm-hmm.
digital business which you can run at the comfort of your home. So no matter who you are, no matter where you are able to run this digital business. So that is it.
Thank you, my sister. Some of us struggle to make ends meet, and sometimes maybe it's not your struggle, but like she said, flexibility. Sometimes some of us just need that flexibility. Maybe you have your mansion, you have your cars, you have the stuff, but you can even enjoy the fruit of your labor. But here now you can earn online from the comfort of your home. Maybe somebody's looking just for that flexibility to do what they want when they want it, but
Exactly.
creating life on your own terms. That's what we're talking about you
Mhm.
know so you can avail yourself to learn about this because maybe you like to travel and you have the flexibility to do it when you can, and even if you're working,
Mhm.
sometimes you want to start something, but if it was like a traditional business, maybe you won't have the time. But with this
Exactly.
one, we have a lot of professionals that are full-time in their job, but they have their side hustle on the side, and they can concile both of the two. So I'm coming. I have my kids already in the background, looking for help. But that's part of our life. We are mompreneurs, so I'll be right there, mommy. So just going deep into our conversation. So how do we join this conversation? How do we join this community? Because we're talking about all the benefits of having an online business, flexibility. You're not limited by geography. You can
Yeah.
have clients or partners or all over the world. All over the world, you can earn from
Mhm.
the comfort of your home. You even have access to different stream of income within the same investment. You have
Exactly.
automation, so your business is always running, and those are benefits
247. Mhm.
that are really appealing. So how somebody can join this awesome community?
Yes, for someone to be part of this life-changing business, I call it opportunity.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Go
I
ahead, my
call it opportunity that changes lives. You
yes.
know, for you to be part of it, first of all, you have to sign in. For example, this is the email of my beloved sister here, and this is my email. You can sign up with any of us. Then you register with your name and your email address. This
Mhm.
that is the first step. This is where I started from. First of all, I came across an ad. The second time I came across the same ad, I signed in with my name and my email address. Then immediately, access was given for me to watch a replay webinar. So
Mhm.
that is where the replay, after watching the replay webinar, I immediately contacted my mentor that
Mhm.
I am interested. Then afterward, I pay my 149, and what the 149 is refundable within 4 weeks. It is
Mhm.
refundable after you sign in and you said, "Oh, after you, I can't do this. I cannot do this. I cannot." So you can ask for a refund, and your
Mhm.
money will be given back to you. So that is where you start from. First of all, register with your name and email address. That is it.
My sister is just talking about a risk-free guarantee opportunity. So you
Yeah.
try it, you're looking for something, try it, check it out. You don't like it, you move on. But then, she explained to us how she found out about this opportunity, how we just get also inside the community. So now I just want to delve deeper and ask you how this uh, online business help you maximize your life abroad. You were managing, but now in terms of impact, in terms of positive benefit of this business in your life, in your family, in your environment. How is this business helping you to thrive? How is this business helping you to maximize your life in Germany?
Wow. Thank you so much. In this business, uh, I said before that is a life changing by the grace of God. Is a life changing. You know, this business, apart from the financial aspect of it, because
Mhm.
let me quickly say something. The
Please,
first
please do.
the first time I saw something in my account, you
Yes.
know, I in fact I after I printed the statement of account and I
Yes.
looked at it this way. I said, maybe there's a mistake somewhere, so there's a mistake somewhere, and I was so happy and relieved because that is it's like a gift. I don't
Yes.
know if you know that it's like a gift because this is what I do at the comfort of my home. I do not go out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I do not buy any ticket. Maybe I'm going out to somewhere to go and work, come back. Nothing like that. You understand? So
Mm-hmm.
now, like as I said, apart from the financial aspect of it, my self-development. If
Yes.
my self-develop, I'm a very shy person, but now I am bold.
Mm-hmm. I see that. I see that.
I am bold, but at the beginning it was not so. Before
Mm,
this business, it was not so. I have never done live before, come to live video or Facebook, but
mm,
this business have helped me to develop myself to the extent that I can appear anywhere, like whether Facebook, whether YouTube, live, you
mhm.
know. So I have been able to build my self confidence in because of this business. I'll be able to connect to a lot of people who I've not even met before.
Yes.
Some of us, we have not become like sisters. We have not become like brother because of the idea we share together. So there's a lot to gain. You will
Mhm.
never lose in this digital business. You will never lose. I have gained a lot from it. Thank you.
Thank you, Gloria. And you know, I'm just I'm just pleased because at least, it's not coming from me. Maybe people have heard me as like, yeah, Anne is always saying, but you hear from somebody else, that's how it's changing lives. We're not saying just by starting a business, everything just fall, all into place. No, there's work to do. It's a business. It's not
Mm-hmm.
a hobby or something. It's a business. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes business takes time to develop. But
Mm-hmm.
we see in our community, there's so many lives that are being transformed. We're just saying that
Exactly.
it's a vehicle to your path to prosperity, your path
Mm-hmm.
to your path to your self-development, the
Mm-hmm.
path to living a better life. We are here, and we want to, while we came to maximize this life we live in abroad. So then we don't have to manage anymore. Then we can live our best life. That's what I'm trying to say. So you have heard what my sister say, and thank you so much for sharing with us
Yeah.
what is this awesome business is doing in your life. And even for me, I'm not also talkative like this. It's just through this business. Even my husband tells me, since you've been doing this, you talk too much. Although it's not really my personality, I'm really also reserved, shy and all. But I've
Yeah.
been able to, through this self-development, I'm able to
Mm-hmm.
project myself like I'm doing it now. And it wasn't me
Exactly.
either, and I'm also learning a lot, discovering myself. So maybe you are out there, maybe you in quest of maybe new purpose, new passions, explore it.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Mm-hmm.
only does the financial gain, but you also grow personally, and you're able also to impact. Because like she said,
Exactly.
she saw that statement and she was like, is this real or not? It means that now she can even do more for her family, do more in her environment, and maybe have project that she couldn't do before. At least now she can even start thinking about it. So that's already a start, because we're not saying that from, you just start and tomorrow you become rich. No, but it's a process, it's a journey. But
Exactly.
already we are in the right track, because at least you can start even thinking about some stuff that you didn't even dare thinking about. But
Mm-hmm.
today you're allowing yourself to even, you give yourself permission to dream again. Okay, I want to do this, with what I'm doing, my side hustle, it's allowing me to envision this, I can now plan, I can then, because I see that I can create a bright future, right? So with that, we're just gonna wrap up here. My kids need me, and my sister also just came back from work. It's evening on her side. So we just want to thank you again for taking this few time with us. But we just wanted to inspire you again today, educate you about the business that we do, and of course, encourage somebody to take the action towards your dream. It's your life. You need to change. Do something about it. Become the architect of your life and sign up. You see our web pages, our website, sorry. So DM us, follow us on our page. You have questions, we'll be more than happy to answer them. So just come with us, and we'll be happy to hold your hands and join you in this big community. With that, stay blessed. Bye for now, and then stay tuned for more. Bye bye.
Bye.